We're currently at gold, and I'm going to show you the best heavy build to use in rank play in the tournament section on the finals. As you can see in your contestants, you got your heavy, you got your mediums, and you got your lights. I'll go through what they all use and the best, what I believe is their best abilities. But the one I'm using, and it's definitely best for solo queues, because I'm mainly doing solo queue. I do have my mate Bullet that does play with me, but when I solo queue, this is the current build that we're using, and I'll go over it and show you it as well in the game. The secondaries I haven't really focused on, but I'm using the charge and slam. You've got the mesh shield and the goo gun. The reason I use the charge and slam because the flamethrower runs out of ammunition pretty quick, and the charge and slam is something that you can then use to come in clutch. So you get them if they're weak and just charge them and push them either off the map, damage them that last little bit because it does 180 damage a hit. And then obviously you got your flamethrower, which has got a clip size of 30. The reload speed, yet again, like I said, it's quite hard, but it can take out a full team. That's why you combine it with the charge and slam. Then I use a pyro grenade. The main reason I use a pyro grenade, obviously you can use it for offensive, but I use it when I'm defending, because on solo queue the hardest thing you're going to have is when you're defending, and when you're defending you want to be able to keep people away. So if they're coming up stairs or coming up wires, you want to put the pyro grenade on that once they're doing the push, and it causes that initial bit of damage before you go ahead and hit them with a flamethrower. Now flame as well obviously counters gas. If it's been thrown, you can set the gas on fire and then the gas can't hurt you. So if you get someone who throws a gas grenade at you, just let go of your pyro or your flamethrower. Pyro obviously works for all characters. All characters have got a pyro, but use your flamethrower, quickly set out that gas and you're completely fine from being hurt. Then obviously the only thing that can really counter fire, which no one runs, is smoke. So if someone like a light or a medium uses smoke, I don't think a medium's even got smoke, so a light has to use smoke to completely stop a fire person from doing any damage. That's why a light can be very viable. I've got a friend called Bullet who uses lights and he's absolutely destroying with it. And then I've got the RPG-7. Now I can use this for multiple ways. I can use it to drop objectives, to cause damage. You can do one-shot lights, and then I got the dome shield, which you can shoot out of, but they can't shoot in. Let me give you a full demonstration on how this build works in ranked tournament, knockout rounds, solo queue, and you can see literally just how overpowered this class is. This class is actually the hardest map to use this class on because there's so many open areas on this map. Like you've got on top of the construction over there, or the scaffolding, you've got inside just underneath the helipad, you've got on top of the helipad, and then you've got the train that obviously runs around the outside. This map is really hard for a heavy to take over because the flamethrower is obviously tied down to short, close range. So how ranked works, you got 4 knockout rounds, obviously always going against teams of 4. There is obviously multiple teams, 8 teams at the start, and then it goes down to 4 again, and then it goes through ahead to the finals, and the finals is just one team against another team. I will go ahead and do another video on the mediums and the lights, and I'll do the heavies. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll make sure I give you all the answers needed. So we're lucky, so there's no trains on this one. The one thing that makes this really hard for a heavy is if there's trains. There's no trains in the first tier of this tournament, so I'm glad we're getting this out of the way first. There's a lot of teams of duos, so there's currently issues with servers. If you want to get your rank up, use the heavy, especially if you're solo queuing, not mid or light. Let's go. So initially you don't have to go to the first 2 vaults because the first 2 vaults only give us 10,000. The second 2 vaults give us 15,000 apiece. You can secure a first and a second, then you don't have to worry about playing the rest of the game. You can just sit back and relax and not take any damage. I wanted to throw that at them. So remember, with a flamethrower it does make it really hard for me to push. I want to go ahead and get this out of here. I don't know where we're going with it. We want to go to probably B. I'm going to put my shield down. Now they can't shoot me. Just gives me time to recoup and regain and rethink on what the hell is going on. Right, they just took that out. Now I need to find a way of getting up, which there I go. Do that. Let's go and get that cash. It's up another floor. Let's go get the cash and let's go and send it towards B. I'm going to go up and stay along the top of the roofs here because a lot of people are going to chase me down low. Being obviously a heavy, you run the slowest, but you are the tankiest with 350 health, with medium having 250 and a light having 150. The heavy as well regens the slowest. Medium's obviously second fastest. Lights regen real quick, so that's why you're best off using other abilities, but I'll tell you in my next video the best light builds to use to make sure you stay on top of the game. So I'm obviously doing the first vault. You don't have to. You can literally go to one of the letters, defend it, and just stop anyone from getting a plant. In this case, this might be happening to us right now. There might be someone already there waiting for us so they can just attack us as we get there. He's rezzing him. I'm going to go ahead and stick this in B. Just make sure there's no one up here. There is no one up here. Now, for me, the best thing to do would not be to fight at the top here, because at the top here, I can't really hit that far. As you can see, they could easily get away from me. So what I'm actually going to do here in this scenario is drop it 1 floor. Not drop it 1 floor because the thing didn't drop. If you pick up a barrel and you want to drop it, by the way, you just press the left trigger or the aiming button, wherever that is for you, and it just places it on the floor so you don't actually throw it and cast it. Good thing about up here, obviously, is you can see around, you can see down, see if anyone's pushing. The only push they can do is along this catwalk or that catwalk over there that runs between that building and this building. If they come along that one, they're going to come up there. I don't know who he's shooting. He's shooting our teammate. I don't know why he's doing that. This is obviously appearing to be quite simple. The main goal is to play the objective. So solo queuing a heavy, that's why it's always best for solo queue rank for the heavy to just be able to sit in the objective and stop anyone from getting to it. So yeah, just to quickly go over the abilities, I've got the flamethrower. I've got a 30-round canister that can absolutely blitz multiple people at the same time. So if they're lined up, then you're going to kill them all at the same time. If someone does place goo, fire and goo creates thermite, blows holes through walls, floors, whatever it may be. When it ends, as you can see, that's good because I actually wanted it to drop. I didn't want it to drop 2 floors, but I don't mind that. At least I can oversee it from up here. I've then got my pyro grenade, which works just like a flamethrower, but it's a flame grenade. Let's just say a Molotov cocktail to make it easier. And then I've got the rocket launcher. The rocket launcher can blow holes in the floors, or you can use it to attack a light and it one hits a light, or it does damage to other people. Shields, it takes them out. It takes out everything like that straight away. And then I have got my dome shield. So if I just put down the dome shield, that goes underneath and above. I can shoot out, but they can't shoot in. And there we go. We got someone down below. Oh, wow. How far down did that go? So shotgunners are actually one of my weaknesses. Look how easy it is. Uh-oh. There you go. Nice and easy. We got the first money and we killed a load of people with ease. Their tokens have disappeared, so they do normally appear into a token. When the token's gone, it means that they've respawned, so it's a team wipe. If there still is a token there, that means that team hasn't been wiped, and you want to sit ahead and just wait for someone to go for a res, and then you can go ahead and kill them as they're going to res. So I've got the vault here. I'm going to quickly go capture this vault, and I want to look for basically an enclosed area. For me, being a heavy, I want to be in small vicinities like this, because I can cover that door, cover that door. Obviously, I can't cover above. But in a perfect scenario, being an indoors scenario where they can't shoot you, and I place a dome down to either res or to protect myself from getting shot from afar. We're going to go ahead and stick this in D because it is really close. I believe I saw someone at the end of this tunnel. I did. I'm seeing multiple people at the end of this tunnel. Let me go and just insert it, and we're going to have to deal with this team. So if they're going to play silly buggers on the stairs, then I'm going up the wire. Oh, they managed to get me. Now, that's a team wipe. That's one thing you do not want to do, is make sure your team dies. If your team dies, you lose 30%. And if losing that 30% could be the difference between the winning of the game and the losing of the game. The negative we had there is we ran into 2 teams as we were going to place it in D. The only other idea I could have had was maybe getting on top of the catwalk there and getting up a little bit higher. But they've made it ridiculous, as you can see, to get to D. We're going to go ahead and push C. Hopefully they push it with me. They're not. They are. Oh, wow. He killed me really quick. I'm going to try and hit him with the rocket launcher. As you saw, I pulled it out. Hopefully got a mid that does a res. No, he's got defibs as well. I've only got 2 coins, so I don't want to use my coins. I want ideally have them res me, which they are. Perfect. Now he's res me. I'm going to bring this down, and I'm going to cap it. I need a little bit of healing. They're going to jump on me. We've managed to get it. Now I don't know where they are. All I'm going to do is sit in this dome for a good second, get back in the dome because they moved it out of the way with a grenade, burning myself here, just getting myself out of danger. I'm going to use that and throw it towards it just to stop there. And as you can see, they're here. I missed that, and I'm dead. But as long as we don't get a team wipe, we've got a lot of cash here. I just need my teammate to play safe and dip. Maybe he can't hear me. Maybe he can hear me because I have got my mic on. I don't know if they can hear me through it though. Now, being top of the leaderboard, I think we don't have to do anything now for the rest of the game, and we can go ahead and win this. There's only 1 minute left. There's no way on earth that we can lose this game now. We might as well just sit here in a corner and relax. I'm going to go sit on the roof. If they want to go and fight and die, they can. But I'm going to make sure we don't get a team wipe and we don't lose 30%. There's method to the madness, guys. That's why I'm now not getting involved. If they die, then it's up to them. But I'm not letting us get a team wipe. The only way we could lose... No, there is no way we could lose. It's impossible for us to lose mathematically, looking at the top left. Oh, we got a little hit on them. There we go. Right, we're going through to the next round. So as I was saying before, there's 4 stages. As you can see here, there's 4, 8, 12, 16 teams that go into the first knockout round. Then it goes down to 8. Then it goes down to 4. And then the final 2 teams from the 4 go to the final. Hopefully, I could show you a full win on this game. We did come top that round, but considering we only went up against 4 teams, out of the other 3 teams out here, there might be some real sweaty teams. Hopefully, that's not the case, and we've got it nice and easy. I didn't really display much on that first round. I actually got deleted. It's not the best map for me to show off the skills of this character. Seoul was probably one of the worst maps for the heavy. If anything, it's the worst map for the heavy. Monaco's probably your best because all the houses, and then you got the high lifted platforms. Okay, it's under construction, so that means we're going to get some objectives in the middle. On the last variant of Seoul, the middle building was completed and it weren't under the construction, so that means now the map's changed ever so slightly to create a little bit more movement freely around the middle of the map. There's a wire on each side and there's a lift on each side, and then there's jump pads also on each side. So rank's very simple. Go to the vault and then put it in the cash out, and then defend it and make sure no one takes it. In the final rounds, that's when it gets exciting because you're only against one other team, so they can actually go and insert it, no problem. I got kicked from the server. This is the issue with the game right now, so the game would already be starting. The only way I've got of getting this going, let me just let it connect. I'm gonna have to go and quit my game and rejoin, and hopefully I can reconnect. Sometimes it don't let you reconnect, sometimes it does. You don't lose points providing you wait. You can see I'm a healthy level 33. So I'm going to hit reconnect here, see if it lets me reconnect. If it doesn't, if it does kick from server again, then I'm going to restart my game and see if that works. Sometimes it don't let you rejoin at all. Can be rather frustrating, but it is what it is. Okay, it's letting us rejoin. As long as you see the map, then you're in good hands. Okay, a lot of people got kicked out, so we've got a chance here because we got 3 of us that are coming back into the game. We just need to go ahead and get one of them cash outs in, and then we're set. I can res in 30, and I got 5 revive tokens. So the reason I go for the res guys, because if you look at the EADR next to the we see eliminations, assists, deaths, and revives, there's a coin looking thing. 3, 3, and 5. That means at the bottom right, I've got 5 respawn coins. They've got 3. You can only respawn that amount of times. Otherwise, you have to wait for a team wipe, or you have to wait for a res in order to be able to come back to life. So in this case, I can actually insert in a coin to respawn. It takes me down to 4, and it don't really matter. We don't really need it that much. So coin 2, where are they going? They might be going to cash out B. We got coin 1 going to cash out A. We should probably go to cash out A. Just hold them. I'm going to take the jump pad. Jump pad is going to get me up there the quickest. They're fighting them. They don't really need to take the fight. Now I'm behind someone. I need to close the distance because he's a bit too fast for me. So I just use my sprint. So you can use the charge to hurt or to close the gap, whatever suits you best. Now we need to go for 2 and bring up to A. A is going to be the best place for me to defend it. They're going to B. In theory, we can get 2 inserts into B, and we're pretty good here. But we are going to cause too much aggro. I'm going to go A. We go A, broski. Bailey, I need you to come with me. Or Bally, or however I say your name. As they're going to be a bit of range, I'm going to use my rocket launch to start, just to get a little bit of damage on them. And then once they're closer to me, then I'll go ahead and use my flamethrower. Now, just keep note of where the wires are. You can chop down the wires by hitting them 4 times on the silver bit, but in this case I can if I'm getting attacked from this way, as they're going to have a lot of range on me, I can drop down, go under, and then come straight back up here just to get the gap closed and protect the cash out just yet again. Now you can do what he's doing and get a couple of barrels and prep them. I've got another barrel up here. I'm not going to prep it yet, just going to keep it close. Lucky for us, there's not a lot of teams that have made it in, so we might be able to get a good win here and show you. And I could use this rocket to go and hit that just to get a bit of damage or an assist or something, but we don't need it. Nice, he's bringing them all to me to prep it. Okay, I think we might be safe. I don't believe we're getting pushed, but there might have been a team wipe and we might be getting pushed in a moment. I might go up top of the crane and just have a little look. Interesting fact, guys, the cranes, you can move and you can turn around. So if we wanted to go to B, I could rotate that towards B, go up and run all the way across, or wherever the next one is, I will rotate it towards that so we can approach it. Right, so I'm going to look for the next vault, and then I'm going to turn the crane towards the next vault and drop straight on it. Vault 3, there we go. So if I spin this until it's in line of sight with the front of this crane, right there, that's perfect. Now I can go up to the top, and if I run all the way off to the end, I'm going to land straight on vault 3. Here we go. Okay, there's a player there. Okay. Oh, I thought I had both of them, but I didn't. I've still got 4 coins, so it doesn't really matter. And if I'm making it look easy, it's because I'm a heavy. It's not actually any skill involved with a heavy. You literally just have to have these attachments that I've got on, and you could just play the game so flipping easy without any worries in the world. They're going to D. Thank you for the res. I appreciate that. D's not a good one for me. I need to be going to cash out C. So where's the next vault? Vault 4. We'll push vault 4, guys. And cash out C is really the only one I can protect as a heavy. Unless we get a wipe on D, then we're pretty good. But D is going to be so hard for me to be able to do anything with. Unless I drop it down, which actually, that might be a plan. As you can see there, I use my sprint to close the gap. I'm weak. I shouldn't probably be doing this yet. I should probably heal up first. I'm going to go ahead and do it. There we go. Now I'll sit in my dome for a moment. There we go. We can see there's enemies at the other side. Make sure my rocket's reloaded. It is. And I'll just sit here and wait for an opportunity to attack, and I'll do so. Wow, the light with the sword kills me so quick. Okay, didn't manage to get the res off. If he gets the res on him, oh, this is going to be hard. He's going to get the res on me. Nice. Legend. Okay, perfect. Now, they're going to be fighting for the last zone, so they might get team wiped. In theory, we don't have to do nothing now. I'm just going to go and hide and let them two do their thing, because no team can officially beat us in 1 minute, so I'm just going to hide. They can only beat us if we get team wiped. Is it me, or are the numbers on the top of my screen all glitchy? If there's any advice you have for heavies, obviously let me know in the comments down below, but this is the best way to play heavies that I've found. It's just the best way to play ranked, especially a solo queue, just because you can apply so much pressure and support for your team. We're not first in this, but we do not go down. So now it's a 2v2. Now it shouldn't be a 1v1, sorry, in this. It was normally 4 teams, but the reason there's only 2 teams, I'm guessing a lot of people have disconnected. It might even kick me from the server again. It sometimes happens in this. It might kick my teammates from server. The servers are a bit janky in the beta, but it's a beta. You have to expect it. But when you do get a full-on game, it is hard work. As we can see, there is trains or moving platforms on this version of Soul, which is very hard. for a heavy. A heavy with deployable shields. Now this is good because you can keep a distance closed if you've got a cash point on it. I don't have that. I have the dome. I should probably put the deployable shields in my reserve. Okay, so we're missing a teammate. I still might get kicked. Loading in. Shouldn't do. Should be good. Who knows? What do you think of the way my characters are dressed? We're against one person. Oh dear. He's gonna have a hard time. And our other teammate is reconnecting. We might win this rank from pure cheese of no one being able to join. Not complaining. Sorry, game, but it is what it is. Yeah, he's on his own. There's got one person reconnected on their team. Now he's got 5 coins because obviously he disconnected. And my charge can go through all solid surfaces that you can see that could be destructed. Even this pillar. I think that pillar I can't go through. Well, guess again, I can go through the lot. But doing so might bring the building down, so do be careful. Might as well go and put it in the nearest cash out. Oh, it's on a train. This might do him a favour because he's got a big bamboo stick. Did my teammate just fall off the map? I believe he did just fall off the map. Okay, so H Silver JJ is going to potentially attack us now from this side. My shield's not going to do anything because he's got a stick. My shield's probably not going to stop him at all because he can enter the shield. I got stuck then. The cash out just fell off the map and it's back on the map. I just fell off the map with the cash out. I'm being revived. Oh, wow. I landed back on the platform. Oh, what just hit me? They got a heavy and a medium, so it was a rocket from somewhere. Okay, so there they are on top of that building. We have a bit of fun. I might be correct in saying that there's no way anyone can lose in this version because normally it's 4 teams. I'm going to move it to the edge, so if they come and attack us, I'm just going to push it off for a second. Let's not fight them because we don't want to get team wiped, guys. We just want to get through this round and move on to the next one. I know there's only 2, but it's a mid and a heavy. Said that, and then I go and attack them. How heavy critical. Right, moving on to Vault 2. So I don't believe any of us can get knocked out because the knockout zone is below our names. I don't think that jump pad's going to help at all. No. Do you know what will? Maybe didn't realise you can get behind him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, I put myself in a bit of a bad situation there. 1 bullet. Let's go. He might die to fire, though. Nice. I got revived. It helped him out with his rank anyway. Give him more score. What happened to the building? Okay, they're going to catch out C. I thought they're going to come catch out D. B. You see the building's not under construction in this one. It's actually fixed. Ready? Set. That was real bad. Oh, I was going to try and charge him. And I completely missed. Remind me never to do rugby. I got you, buddy. Don't know where the heavy went, though. Might as well just get as much cats as possible to rank us up a little bit more. What do you reckon? Perfectly aligned with the end of it? Right, come on. Am I going to make it? Yes or no? No, I'm not. I'm really not. I'm going to try and find out. Oh, my God. Oh, only because of low gravity. That was pretty cool, actually. There's a jump pad on it. I'm not too good with this low gravity on these trains. I mean, you're not going to res me, bro. Oh, cheers. You get more points if you res me. I believe they still go through, though, and we fight them in the finals. Yes, they do. The Jet Setters are going back through to the finals. Normally, there's 4 teams, and the best 2 of them 4 teams go through to the finals. But we just got to go ahead and do the exact same as what we just done, again, in the finals. And I've been kicked from the server. Okay, it's giving me points again. Just need to try and reconnect. Hopefully, I can reconnect. If it does say kick from server again, then what I'll do is I'll go back to the dashboard and come back in and try and do the same thing again. We can't blame the servers because obviously it is a beta. Don't seem to be reconnecting. Oh, everything's grayed out, so maybe I am finally reconnecting. Yes. We are reconnecting. The game crashed. Is it going to let me reconnect once the main menu's loaded back up? Damn. So unfortunately, we can't go and reconnect. Did I get some points? I could not tell you, unfortunately. We did. We did get some points. We got near on 1,000 points. I don't know if we won, lost, or it just everyone obviously lost connection maybe, and no one got to the finals. If so, then we got about 500 points. But anyway, guys, that's how I use a heavy in the finals. Hopefully it helped. Let me know if you've got any tips for me. But that is the best build for my character. Let me just quickly show you again the equipment that I am using. If I go to my contestant, I go to the heavy, you can see there the flamethrower, the pyro grenade, the RPG-7, and the dome shield. Now, the only other thing that I'd actually go ahead and put on your reserves is probably the barricade. Gas, no good, because flame counters it. And that's really it. So like, follow, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!